right. Boom. So today I had to pull out my old faithful from college. This is the Norton Anthology of African American Literature. This book, I guess at the time, like when I was in college and I got this book was like at least $100, if not more. But I made friends with somebody who had graduated, and she gave me her book when she was done. So I'm really excited. I love this book. I use this book in my classroom. I use this book in my personal life. It's just all things Black literature. It's a really, really phenomenal book. So I'm going to be reading from the beginning. These are called ballads, but I mean, they're kind of like rhythmic poems. I mean, I guess that's what a ballad is. But the first one is called The Signifying Monkey. And it's just a fun little story for kids. Like, it's really exciting and it reads like really fun. And it's just awesome. So we'll enjoy that. And then the second story, there's two versions of the story in the book. One of the versions of the story is like super inappropriate but hilarious. And then the version of the story that I'm going to read, it's still really, really funny, but it's not as vulgar. But it's about the sinking of the Titanic, which is something, Mom, I remember asking. I was like, where are all the Black people on the Titanic? And this poem explains where the Black people were on the Titanic. All right. So we are getting started with The Signifying Monkey. And it's going to be awesome. So let's get into it. The monkey and the lion got to talking one day. The monkey looked down and said, "Lion, I hear you's the king in every way, but I know somebody who don't think it's true. He told me he could whip you, the living daylights out of you." Lion said, "Who?" Monkey said, "Lion. He talked about your mama and talked about your grandma too, and I'm too polite to tell you what he said about you." Lion said, "Who said what? Who?" Monkey in the tree, lion on the ground. Monkey kept on signifying, but he didn't come down. Monkey said, "His name is Elephant. He's stone sure is not your friend." Lion said, "He don't need to be, because today will be his end." The lion took off through the jungle, lickety-split, meaning to grab Elephant and tear him bit to bit, period. He comes across Elephant, copping a righteous nod, under a fine, cool, shady tree. Lion said, "You big old no-good so-and-so, it's either you or me." Lion let out a solid roar and bopped Elephant with his paw. Elephant just took his trunk and busted old Lion's jaw. Lion let out another roar, reared up 6 feet tall. Elephant just kicked him in the belly and laughed to see him drop and fall. Lion rolled over, copped Elephant by the throat. Elephant just shook him loose and buttered him like a goat. Then he tromped him and stomped him till the lion yelled, "Oh no!" And it was near nigh sunset when Elephant let Lion go. The signifying monkey was still settling in his tree when he looked down and saw the lion. Said, "Why, Lion, who that there be?" Lion said, "It's me." Monkey rapped, "Why, Lion, you look more dead than alive." Lion said, "Monkey, I don't want to hear your jive and jive." Monkey just kept on signifying, "Lion, you for sure caught hell. Mr. Elephant done whipped you to a fare thee well. Why, Lion, you look like to me you've been in the precinct station and had the 3rd degree. Else you look like you been high on gauge and done got caught in a monkey cage. You ain't no king to me. Facts. I don't think that you can't even as much as roar. And if you try, I'm liable to come down out of this tree and whoop your tail some more." The monkey started laughing and jumping up and down. but he jumped so hard that the limb broke and he landed, bam, on the ground. When he went to run, his foot slipped and he fell flat down. Grrr, said the lion. The lion was on him and his front feet and his hind. The monkey hollered, "Ow, I didn't mean it, Mr. Lion." Lion said, "You little flea bag, you, while I'll eat you up alive. I wouldn't have been in this fix at all. Wasn't for your signifying jive." "Please," said the monkey, "Mr. Lion, if you'll just let me go, I got something to tell you, please. I think you ought to know." Lion let the monkey loose to see what his tale could be, and monkey jumped right back up into his tree. "I was gonna tell you," said monkey, "is it you a square old so-and-so? If you fool with me, I'll get the elephant to whoop your head some more." Monkey said to the lion, beat to his unbooted knees, "And all your signifying children better stay up in them trees." Which is why today, monkey does his signifying a way up out of the way. Silly story, fun, but you know, gotta be careful if you're a lion while you're listening to monkeys up in the tree. That's real metaphoric right there. So, story number 2 for the day, before I get into my iUrban Teen class. I'm so excited. We've been reading Who Moved My Cheese, so we're going to be talking about that text in class today. This is The Sinking of the Titanic. And this is the sanitized version. As I was saying, the other one is like way, way ratchet. Presented by Langston Hughes and Erna Bontemps in the Book of Negro Folklore from 1958. So I think this was like a poem or something that somebody like wrote and people were like retelling. So then they retold it again. And this is one of the versions, the sanitized version. It was 1912 when the awful news got around that the great Titanic was sinking down. Shine came running up on deck, told the captain, "Please, the water in the boiler room is up to my knees." The captain said, "Take your black self on back down there. I got 150 pumps to keep the boiler room clear." Shine went back to the hole, started shoveling coal, singing, "Lord have mercy on my soul." Just then, half the ocean jumped across the boiler room deck. Shine yelled to the captain, "The water's around my neck." The captain said, "Go back, neither fear nor doubt. I got 100 more pumps to keep the water out. Your words sound happy and your words sound true. But this one time, Cap, your words won't do. I don't like chicken and I don't like ham, and I don't believe your pumps is worth a damn." The old Titanic was beginning to sink. Shine pulled off his clothes and jumped into the brink. He said, "Little fish, big fish, and shark fishes too, get out of my way because I'm coming through." Captain on a bridge hollered, "Shine, shine, save poor me, and make you as rich as any man can be." Shine says, "There's more gold on land than there is on the sea," and he swam on. A big fat banker said, "Shine, shine, save poor me. I'll give you 1,000 shares of TNT." Shine said, "More stocks on land than there are on sea," and he swam on. When all them white folks went to heaven, Shine was in Sugar Ray's bar drinking Seagram's 7. And that was Sinking of the Titanic. So thank you so much for joining today for our stories. They will be going on YouTube, so you can